Hey guys, and welcome back to Jeeping for Beginners. My family and I have an awesome video planned for you today. We are in a beautiful red rock sculpted trail system out here in central Nevada to explain to you how and when to use all the features of your four-wheel drive. So stick around. Let's have some fun.
So in this video, we're going to discuss key topics such as when to use four-wheel drive high, when to use four-wheel drive low, how to use these gears, what difference it makes in how the Jeep is going to behave off-road, and why you need them. So let's not waste any time. Let's see which one Harley wants to talk about first.
So Daddy Josh, when do we use 4 high?
So 4 high is for your light duty four-wheel drive situations, such as driving down a dirt road or a loose gravel road, or perhaps snow, sleet, or freezing rain. These are situations where the traction might be a little on the low side and you want to make sure that the Jeep is still safe to drive on the road. Four-wheel drive high will also allow you to travel up to 55 or 60 miles an hour, so you can still maintain road speed if necessary.
So think of it this way. If you're doing exploration or light duty trail running where it's pretty much just a dirt road and you're not really getting too aggressive, that's where your four-wheel drive high comes in handy. It'll help keep the Jeep in a straight line, and it helps to maintain traction so you don't have that occasional rear wheel slippage. Ultimately, the Jeep will behave the same way in 4 high as it does in two-wheel drive, so you still get the same shift points, the same power band, and the same feel out of the vehicle.
So Daddy Josh, when do we use 4 low?
So 4 low is going to be for your more aggressive four-wheel drive situations, such as driving through the sand, or rock crawling, or even playing in the mud. Now out here in the desert, we have more rocks and sand than we do mud, but those are the specific situations that you'd want to use your four-wheel drive low. Anywhere where you want more power to your wheels.
Typically, anytime that you're going to have articulation on a regular basis, off-camber driving, very low traction situations, or something that may be considered a little bit more aggressive, this is when I tend to use 4 low a lot more often. The ratio for 4 low does change depending upon the model. In the Sports, Saharas, and other models, your standard low range gear is 2.5 times lower than your standard gearing. In the Rubicon model, it is 4 times lower than your standard gearing, and this is how you get the power of the motor to the wheels. And unlike four-wheel drive high, your Jeep will absolutely behave completely different. Your throttle will be a lot more touchy, the Jeep may be a little bit more bouncy, and it definitely feels like you're not moving very fast. But that's the point, keeping the horsepower and the torque to the wheels without extra slippage.
So with four-wheel drive low, your maximum travel speed is usually only about 25 miles an hour. This is not a racing gear. This is simply to apply the torque and the power of your motor to the wheels when they're needed. So I've had some people ask, why is it so difficult to shift it into 4 low? Well, it is a very low range gear. You need to be at a complete stop. You need to have your transmission in neutral, and you need to be able to pull the shifter over and pull it down. If it doesn't go in right away, try rolling slightly forward or slightly back, and this will help to align the gears properly so you can shift into your low range gear. So another helpful tip is you never want to shift out of four-wheel drive low while you're moving. Just like we had talked about shifting into four-wheel drive, you want to make sure you're at a complete stop with the transmission in neutral and move the lever up to either 4 high or 2 high in order to get out of your low range gear.
Shifting your Jeep into four-wheel drive, be it 4 high or 4 low, is certainly where the adventure can begin. But as always, folks, play it safe. Be prepared and never go out on the trails alone.
All right, folks. So that is the basics on when and how to use the four-wheel drive lever in your new Jeep Wrangler. If you want any more information or have questions about a specific feature, feel free to put it down in the comments below and I'll get to them as quick as I can.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get future videos.
And we will see you next time.
Oh, it's me first. Okay, sorry.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jeeping for Beginners. Once again, my daughter Harley and I are going to bring you an awesome,
amazing,
interesting. Okay, let's try that again.
So when do we...
It probably would have come out perfect, but she wasn't even recording. All right, you ready?